As a white girl in a white country, I had no one to help me figure out how to do my curls. I got my curls from my dad's side, but he's bald. And all my aunts, they have short hair. I had curls when I was younger, and then they kind of disappeared for a while. Until I had my hair butchered so badly and short, I had to grow it all out again. And ever since, I've had my curls back. It took actual years to figure out how to do my hair, and it felt so hopeless with 100 different YouTube tutorials telling me 100 different things. And when I tried to do something in those long ass tutorials, it just felt like my hair was loaded with product and honestly kind of greasy. Now this is the basics of starting your hair journey easy and on a budget. Because honestly it sucks to buy 100 different products for none of them to work. Now here's a list of what you need. You need a hairdryer with a diffuser head. You don't need a Dyson, I just bought the cheapest one I could find online. A hair mousse. You can have any brand. I've only used one and it works. The clarifying shampoo. This is not a regular shampoo. This cleans out your hair and takes all of the buildup and the product that you've put in since last time you were in the shower. This though you can only use max 1 time a week. So if you shower your hair more than once a week, do not use this every single time. The first thing you're gonna do is to brush your hair out. I always start at the bottom and then go from the top down after, because if I go straight from the top and drag down, I'm going to pull a lot on the hair and it's not good for the hair. So now that you brushed your hair out, it's gonna look so messy. But that doesn't matter because we're gonna shower now. Okay, so now my hair is wet. I just love showering with my clothes on. So now the next step is shampoo, but not regular shampoo. This is a clarifying shampoo, which means that it takes everything off your hair. Like everything that's built up since the last time you washed your hair, and also the products you've used. So this is just nice to reset your hair. And now I'm just gonna rinse it out. Okay, so now that that is rinsed out, I'm gonna go in with my regular shampoo. And for this step, I'd just say use the shampoo that you have. I use this one by ByNoor, Scandinavian Hair. And I bought it in bulk, so it's cheaper than normal shampoo in the grocery store. I love this one. So I'll just do the same thing with this. You can see this one, the normal shampoo, it foams more. And now let's rinse. Okay, now that's all out, and it's time for the last step. Conditioner. I've heard that it's smart to have matching shampoo and conditioner because the formulas kind of work together. So I just have the same one for conditioner. Make sure you get the whole hair, but do not put it in the scalp. So you can put it like, you can start put it in here and then just make sure it coats the whole hair like that. But don't put it directly in the scalp or anything. Hope that makes sense. Also, a lot of people forget the crown of their hair, back hair, but we won't, so do that. Okay, now I'm gonna rinse it out. And you can choose yourself if you want to just use your hands like this, or a wide tooth comb like this to brush your hair while you rinse it. We do this because we can't brush our hair when we're done in the shower. And now the shower segment is done. Oh my god! How did I get dry clothes and makeup on? Anyways, notice how I didn't touch my hair? Do not touch your hair with the towel. Now, what you can do is take the excess off like this. I've already done that. Now your hair should be soaking wet, and now over to the styling. Okay, so we've made it to the styling. You don't have to rush from the shower to styling just because you're afraid of the hair drying. You could always just use a spray bottle of water or just use the sink to wet your hair again. The most important thing is just that it's wet. A lot of people uses leave-in moisture cream, so this is where you would put that in. But I haven't found anything that I like, so I usually just go right over to the mousse. And then just shake it. It'll grow like that. And you don't need so much. This is probably enough for the whole hair. Just lightly put it on the hair. Evenly like this. And then it kind of just melts into the hair. So just coat it like you would any other cream. And if you feel like there's some part of your hair that doesn't have product, you can kind of feel it. Then just put a little bit extra. It's better to start with a little product and then working your way up, because it's harder to take it out than to put more in. Also make sure that you have enough product in your front pieces here and in the crown. The next step is blow drying the hair, and if you are skeptical about this, then you might have done it the wrong way before. Your blow dryer needs this. This attachment just diffuses the air and makes it come out slower and evenly around on a big surface. Also, put on the slowest you can have it and the hottest you can have it without burning yourself. I just put it on 2 out of 3 and it works just fine. The reason that I have heat on is because if you have no heat on, you're gonna stand here for hours. I'm already using 30 minutes on diffusing my hair, so you don't want it to last any longer than that. Now your front pieces are probably gonna set first, so I would recommend starting with putting your hair forward. Don't comb your hair, but rather just put it and place it gently into the diffuser. It's also important to move spots often so it doesn't dry in a weird way. And you also get more volume this way. I usually have a mirror when I do this. This might feel like a lot of work, but the thing that's worse is having to go around with wet hair all day. That sucks. And also with this, you get to blow dry your roots so it doesn't get as greasy as fast. And also the curls hold its pattern longer and more. So if you go out, it's not gonna fall apart right away. I never time how long I do on one section of the hair or anything. I just do it wildly, front, back, the side, I don't know, until it's dry. So it doesn't really matter. There's no recipe for this. It's just whatever you feel like, where it's wetter, where it's drier. Just do what feels natural to you. Now if you're wondering, can I just use a hairdryer without the diffuser? No, because as you can see when I turn this on, my hair doesn't move. And that's what's important when you use one of these. Now when you place the curls in like this and lift it up, it allows for the curl to form without gravity. I think. I don't know, I'm not a scientist, but that's what it looks like it does. Okay, so now my hair is kind of almost fully dry. I would say like 97-98% dry, and it looks like this. So I'm not fully satisfied with the result yet. Now I don't know how you like your front pieces to be. I have a very specific way that I like to style them. So you of course can decide if you want to leave it like this or not. Me, however, I like to do this and kind of have some front pieces right here. Now, if some of the front pieces are split up or weird, we can fix that. And then I like to pin my hair back with butterfly clips. This was something I did when I didn't have a curly cut, because my hair wasn't cut in layers for curly hair. I used these butterfly clips just to DIY it, so it looks like I have layers, even though I do not, because now this is lifted up and you can see this is higher up. I do have a curly girl cut or whatever now, but I still like to do this because it's kind of me, you know? And then I just take the top layer of this here and pin it even further back. So we have some layers going on here as well. Like this, I think. I just need to look in an actual mirror. Yeah, and that's kind of it, actually. But every morning when I wake up, my hair in front is so bad. I'm just gonna do this right now. Do not do this. It's basically just like ruined. Okay, you can't tell, but it's like as you can see, my curls hold very well after doing this. In the morning, it's usually very straight and kind of lost its shape a little bit. But then what you can do is just put some water in it, like that. I usually just do this to my front pieces because that's what loses its shape most often. And then it'll just dry. I don't usually use my hair dryer for this because it just air dries pretty quickly, but you can of course use the hair dryer if you want to. And now for when you go to bed. Now, bonnet is a good choice for a lot of people, but for me, I find that bonnets just fall off because I can't lay still when I sleep. So what I do is just, I put all of my hair like this, and then I only do it a little bit the second time around. Make sure the hair tie is not too tight and that you kind of have it loosely but securely on top like this. Now all my ends are sticking out in the front here and saving the curl for tomorrow. The only problem with this method is that my hair under here and on top around here, it's gonna get stretched out. But that's my method that I found works the best if you don't sleep standing up. Okay, so I just had to change my outfit because the other one was so cold. Because I'm recording at the same time as I'm styling my hair, my clothes have been wet for hours. There's a lot of people that's gonna say that this ingredient is bad and this ingredient is good, or this is bad, this is good, and there's so many rules that contradict each other in this curl world. But just know that whatever works for you is the right way. So do not be discouraged if you don't have the money to buy a lot of products or the time and energy to look into the ingredients of every single product if they have any ingredients that you don't want. Whatever. As long as your hair seems alright and well, and it works for you aesthetically, then it shouldn't matter. I don't even know why I have curls. Like, I'm Norwegian and most Norwegians do not have curls. So maybe a good video would be me taking a DNA test and see where my heritage is from. If this video gets 15 likes, I'll do it. But thank you so much for watching my video. My dream has always been to be a YouTuber, so if you could subscribe, that would mean so much to me, and you could always unsubscribe later. But if you're still not convinced, please watch another video to get more of a feel of my personality. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!
Yo, you know the man has got flavours. 016, gotta meet me on pavement. Yo, driving whip's not dangerous. Rhythm in the cut, straight flame, no quavers. We are riding along to them.